there everyone, today is Wednesday, the 1st of November. Hope everyone had a great and spooky Halloween last night. I know I ate a little too much candy myself, but it's Wednesday today, and that means it's time for Comics Again. Thanks once again for tuning into Comics Again, the show that happens on Wednesday to tell you all the new number ones coming your way today. So let's get down to it, right? Let's look at new comic books. Over there in Gotham City, the Batman Catwoman Gotham War ends with Scorched Earth number 1. Don't miss this thing. Some big stuff happens in here, and it will change everything for the Bat family moving forward. I know I say that a lot about Bat stuff, but this one seems to have some cool stuff in it. It's the end of the Gotham War. Over there in the Superman corner of the DC Universe, there is the Supergirl special. Find out all things going on with Supergirl, all Supergirls, here in the Supergirl special. Out now. It's a one-shot. And staying in that Superman corner, let's celebrate 30 years of the return of Superman with another one-shot featuring stories told in the time of the return of Superman by people working on Superman comics 30 years ago. Check it out. It's the Superman Returns, the return of Superman. Superman lives all the things that he does after he's dead. You know, he's back, but it's 30 years later. Crazy. 30 years. Over there at Marvel Comics, they know where their bread is buttered. First off, the Ultimates are back. It's a new Ultimate Universe. Ultimate Universe issue 1 is here from Jonathan Hickman and Stefano Caselli. Check this thing out, figure out what the heck's going on with the maker and the return of the Ultimate Universe. Besides Ultimate Comics, there's an all-new Spider-Boy issue number 1. Yeah, you haven't had enough Spider issue number 1s in a while, so here's a new one for you. Spider-Boy issue number 1. Yelena Belova has a new number 1 for you in White Widow issue 1. Yeah, Yelena Belova is here doing Yelena Belova things. Yelena Belova, White Widow issue 1. And everyone's favorite adorable land shark Jeff has an all-new Jeff-verse comic. It's Jeff, the Jeff-verse issue 1 coming your way right now. It's great. It's adorable. You're gonna read it and reread it, and the kids will love it, and you'll love it, and everyone loves it. It's Jeff. From Dark Horse Comics comes Canary. Yeah, Scott Snyder and Dan Panosian have teamed up with a Comixology original, now seeing print for the first time. It's a horror western, and it's awesome. Do not miss this one, seriously. It's freaking great. From Oni Press comes a new Matt Lesniewski comic, Faceless and the Family. This thing is an awesome weirdo art comic that I am psyched to check out. I hope you are too. This guy does some great things, does some really weird things with people's proportions and stuff like that. Super stoked to check this thing out. You should be too. From Vault Comics comes The Unnatural Order. This comic looks pretty great. It involves a lot of ancient Britain war type stuff, some Vikings, things like that. But there's a twist ending with a person from a different timeline connecting to this whole crazy battle, fantasy war, historical thing. If that sounds like it's right up your alley, so is The Unnatural Order. Check it out from Vault Comics today. AWA has a new sexy comic for you called Red Light. I'm not going to flip through it and show you what's going on inside because it's for adult eyes only, but check it out. AWA's Red Light is here to spice up your November. And Boom Studios has a new book called The Space Between, about all these people living on a generational starship and maybe falling in love. Check it out. The Space Between is here from Boom. If you like some sci-fi, this one might be for you. And lastly this week, I'm going to take a look at a quick thing called Let's Talk About It, a graphic guide to mental health. A little graphic guide to mental health, something that is both educational, informative, and entertaining, and important to talk about. So check this thing out. It's here now. We have it on our shelf. You're not going to want to miss it. It's Let's Talk About It, a graphic guide to mental health. It's important stuff. Once again, thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Comics Again. I'll be back here to do this again next week, as I always am. And don't forget, Casey has videos on Friday. She has her Comics Forever that are very important to tell you what things that we love in the shop that aren't, the new number 1s that you should be reading. And if you can't get into the shop to buy your comics from us directly, head on over to bravenewworldscomics.com and shop from the comfort of home. It's super easy. You can pick in-store pickup, you can pick shipping. Well, yeah, you'll get your comics at your leisure. Thank you very much, everyone. Again, hope you had a great Halloween yesterday. Hope you are not overly full of candy. Maybe have a couple vegetables today. And, as always, read some comics. I'll see you next week. Okay, seriously, you can you can stop. You can just hit stop on, you don't have to let the video end and then loop again and do whatever. You just let it stop. You can just hit stop and it'll be done. Okay. We're still doing this? I'm still here.